You know, my mom's like, oh no, you have to go see it.
Did you have fun over there?
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Did you wish that it was at the end, or at the beginning versus the end, so you could chill? You know, like the swimmers, when they were done, they were, you know,
no,
going out
I was done
after
pretty early. I was done pretty. I mean, the 7th.
You finished the second week,
I
right?
finished the 7th, and I was there until the 13th. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting video if you want to know how it was. It's on Flow Track.
What's that?
It's a website. It's like about track and field, and they did a video.
They just followed you around?
They talked to us about how it is to be an Olympian. So,
all right, so
if you just look for that,
all right, cool.
It's a cool video.
All right, well, now we are joined by silver medalist and high jumping hero, Erik Kynard. Erik, welcome to WNWO, man.
Thanks for having me.
How's it feel to be back in Toledo?
It's a little stressful. Not necessarily stressful, but I've been busy to be here for 2 hours, so I've been doing a lot in my little time here. But it's fun. I've received, a lot of love, and I definitely appreciate it.
That's nice. So you get the silver medal.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on getting the silver? You know you wanted to get gold. In sports, you think winner and loser, but in the Olympics, there's obviously gold, silver, bronze. So do you feel like a loser, or do you feel like you accomplished something serious?
I've never felt like a loser. Maybe I just, like I've said, you know, this is the best loss I've ever had because of the stage that I was on and, you know, this scale. But I definitely wanted to win, and, you know, I'm definitely not, you know, comfortable with second place at all. I am not, you know, content with getting second place. Like I've told you, I haven't worn my medal, or, I mean, I think I wore it one time to take a picture, but that was it. It's been in the case, and I probably would have did the same if it was gold, though. So, but it's a tough pill to swallow getting second place because you were almost there, you know. But it's all good.
Was it hard? You knew you had silver wrapped up. Was it hard making that last jump, knowing I got the silver in the bag now?
No, it wasn't, because I wasn't aiming for silver. You know, I don't go into, you know, meets and say, you know, hey, let me go get second today, no matter the scale or the stage. So I was definitely still gunning for first place.
I don't know if you know this, but Bob Costas, when he came out of track and field that night, he said, a nice surprise there for America. Erik Kynard, you know, a surprising silver medal. Did you know he said that, and that he considered it a surprise, and that he was name dropping Erik Kynard?
No, I didn't. I didn't at all. I sensed that, you know, the expectations for me weren't as high as they were for other athletes in the field, like Jesse Williams. I mean, when we came from the qualifying round, I won my pit, and it was 2 pits running, and, you know, they talked to Jesse from his pit, but no one asked, you know, how was it, and I was just like, maybe they're putting their eggs in the wrong basket. And they definitely put their eggs in the wrong basket, no pun intended. But, you know, America, it was great for us to have 3 high jumpers, you know, in the final. All 3 of us coached by the same coach, and my coach, Cliff Revelto. So I would have loved for us to come away with 3 medals. But it didn't, you know, play out like that, so we'll have to go get them in Rio.
How much of that was motivation for you, that you were not the one that was being eyed?
Oh, I use everything as motivation, honestly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I'm motivated, you know, enough, you know, intrinsically, you know, but the extrinsic stuff, you know, helps out too. So.
What was the coolest thing? I mean, I know the audience definitely wants to know that what the audience can't see behind this, or can't see on camera. What behind the scenes is the coolest thing about being at the Olympics?
It's a lot of chaos that people don't see, man. It's definitely a lot of chaos with fans, and that stuff is pretty cool. Sometimes, you know, it depends. It can be overwhelming, but the Olympic Village was actually right next to Westfield Mall. So they built this the biggest mall in London, you know, next to the village. So if we came out of these gates, it'll be people just waiting to, like, swarm us and, you know, take pictures, and that stuff was pretty fun. Everybody enjoyed the LeBron and Kobe and the comparison thing too, all over the internet, everywhere. So that was a little, you know, it had its ups and downs.
What was the worst thing about the Olympics? What are you glad that you don't have to do anymore?
I slept on a bed that was probably about this big, so I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. That was tough, you know. The dorm room setting is not befitting of me at all times. I mean, honestly, it gets old quick. But I got adjusted to it, and I was able to come back with some hardware. So.
What was the coolest thing you got to do while over there? Did you get to enjoy any of the Olympics?
The team gymnastics final was definitely the coolest thing. I got to kind of observe. I mean, I've never been to a gymnastics meeting before. It's like a track meet, honestly. There's so much going on. And we went, a group of us, and cheered on Team USA and got to see Gabby Douglas and, the rest of the girls. And it was an experience, man. It was like a championship basketball game, like literally. I also caught a basketball game, and it wasn't as exciting as the actual gymnastics final.
So you're saying that 15-year-olds doing gymnastics is more exciting than watching the 2012 Redeem team. Is that right?
Yeah, it is when they're beating the team by like 50 points in the third quarter.
What game did you catch?
I think they were playing France. They were playing France. I didn't beat them by that much. But
it wasn't the Nigeria game when they won by 80.
I would definitely have left that game. I wouldn't have stayed for that game.
What surprised you the most? Like, what caught you off guard when you were over there? Like, that's not what I expected was going to happen.
People get pictures of you pretty early. So people had pictures of me or, other athletes and wanting to get them signed and stuff. So when we were at training camp in Birmingham, like, before the games even started, people were, hey, Mr. Kynard, oh my goodness, can you sign this? And actually, when I was in New York, straight out of the airport, people in New York City, hey, could you sign that? And I was just like, man, this is what I'm doing is affecting this many lives like that. You're printing out pictures. I don't even remember this picture. Like, where did you get? I'd like to copy of this, So it was, it's definitely fan interactions. It's a great experience.
Did they know you were getting off the airport, or did they just they just saw you and recognized you?
We've been trying to figure that out. I think somebody is leaking information, or my Twitter. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I tweet a little too much.
You're definitely all over the Twitter.
I am a tweeter, but maybe I need to turn my GPS off or something because I literally was at baggage claim, and I met the driver, and it was like 7 people there, waiting for me. So it was an experience.
So what's cooler, the silver medal or the thousands of followers you've gained on Twitter?
I don't know. You can't compare apples to oranges like that, man. I don't know. The silver medal it's all right. Like I said, it's all right. And I'm not being ungrateful, unappreciative. I mean, I can't be ungrateful for something that I earned, But it's all right. I definitely appreciate my followers too.
Now, you don't glow when you talk about the silver medal. You're not like all up in arms, like super ecstatic about it. I mean, if people had the silver medal, they'd be. I mean, is that what kind of separates you from you being a premier athlete and the normal person of what a silver medal actually means to you?
Yeah, I mean, most people, perception of, the perception of success is different from me to you. You may view this as a great accomplishment. To me, it's like, man, I lost, or, I did well, but it wasn't quite good enough. I kind of view it as the beginning, and, I would have liked to start off a little better. I mean, I'm on pace to do a lot of things, a lot of great things, being 21 and my first Olympics coming home with a medal, but I would definitely have, appreciated it more if it was gold, so.
What's one word you would describe the medal with?
It's heavy.
So heavy, not a feeling, but just heavy.
It's heavy, yeah. I mean, I've had it for a while, I definitely stayed up for 3 days in a row, man, like after the competition, kind of just soaking it all in. And I kind of was reviewing, just what happened and what I could have done, to get first. And just, I mean, I was tossing and turning a little bit. But I'm kind of grateful, hey, I didn't have to pay taxes on it. So
that's always a booming success right there. What's up for Rio now? Now, what are the plans for Rio?
I mean, I have to cross the bridges as they come. Regardless to what anybody thinks, I'm going back to school. So that's been floating around that I'm going back to school. And I'm gonna finish up school and finish up my eligibility. And hopefully, I've yet to win an indoor national championship. It's something that's eluded me for the last 3 years. So I like to win indoor, win outdoor, break the NCAA record, and win a world championship this year in Moscow. Ivan would definitely be tough to beat. I thought he was tough to beat in London, but in his home country, he's definitely going to be tough to beat. But I'm looking to take him down this summer. So,
have you ever met Ivan before, or have you stayed in touch with him afterwards? Is there kind of that bond?
No, it's definitely a no bond whatsoever. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's a Rocky Balboa kind of relationship between Russia and the U.S. Especially in track and field. So it's no friendliness, or I mean, it's a mutual respect. We'll just put it like that. But nobody's Facebooking anybody saying great job. I'll tell you that much. So.
What are you thinking when he takes he loses his jersey? Why he's taking it off? Who knows why? And then he has to wear a T-shirt and he's got to pin his number to it. What's going through your mind when you're seeing that?
I was in the zone, man. I actually didn't see it, and I saw it afterwards, and I wasn't surprised, man. There's always some shenanigans or something. There's always something with those guys. I wish everybody just keep their shirts on and we wouldn't have to go through that. I hate the delay. I want it to run a little smoother, but.
What's next for you on the track? What's the next event?
I don't have one coming up. I'm going to take a little time off, hopefully not get too fat. Maybe I'll work out a little bit while I'm home, but I'll start training again in October and get back at it.
Now, I hope your mom doesn't get mad, but you also told us that your eating habits are poor to quite poor.
Yeah, and that's something that'll definitely improve this year. Getting a silver medal is like, oh man, I'm changing, not everything, but anything that I was doing, besides going to Gino's Pizza, which I'm highly disappointed in Gino's, to say the least. I tried to go get a grab and go, but none were available. I don't understand it. It's supposed to be a grab and go, not
especially for someone like you now around here.
Oh no, nothing like that, not at all, but I was definitely looking forward to grabbing one before I got here, and it didn't happen for me. So
have you changed your allegiances? Are you gonna stick
I
with
may
it?
have to go to Marco's, man. I might have to go to, we don't have Marco's in Kansas, so I might have to go check out Marco's or something.
You hear that? Marco's and Gino's, send us free pizza, and then we'll eat it, and then we'll get the word out.
Not me.
Better.
I'm still a college athlete. Send it to him.
Send it to me.
Maybe he'll give me a slice.
Now, you said you're going back to college. Are you going to graduate for 100%?
Oh yeah, I'm going to graduate.
Okay, so you're doing the whole 9 yards.
Oh yeah, hey, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right. So I'm going to do it right.
What would your mom say if you didn't graduate?
Oh man, I wouldn't answer him. If I was not going to graduate from college, I would disappear off the face of it. I wouldn't be coming back to Toledo, I'll tell you that one. I'd change my number and move to Mexico or something. But it's not even an issue for me. She wouldn't be happy.
No,
but it's not an issue for me. I've been taking classes this summer. While I was in London, I was in class, and I have to actually finish a marketing class when I get back before school starts. So school starts on Monday, and I need to finish this class on Sunday. So I'm a busy guy, and I look kind of tired and excused with exhaustion, but I've been in probably 4 states in 2 days, 3 days or something. So I haven't been sleeping much.
What was the traveling like after the games? You've been to New York, did the Letterman show.
Yeah.
Now you're in Toledo doing WNWO Sports. Some would compare that to Letterman. What's it like? What's that tour been like?
It's been a little. I mean, it's not overwhelming. I can handle it. It's fine. But I've been busy. I've been very busy. And make sure, where's the camera? Where do I need to look?
Let's
somewhere
go
over here. All right. Just make sure that you guys check out the Letterman show tonight. What is it? Co-starring? Or I was a guest.
Yes, guest.
Co-starring guest.
You co-starred, I'm sure.
Hey,
I'm sure you co-starred. I'm sure you overshadowed Letterman.
I was shining a little bit. So make sure you guys check that out tonight at, 11:30? 11:30.
Yeah. Now, who was on with you? Was there someone else, or was it just you?
Tracy Morgan was before me.
Okay. Did you get to meet Tracy?
I didn't. We were kind of different dressing rooms. There was a lot going on, but I heard him, to say the least.
What was Letterman like? What was it like behind the scenes? Was it as nice? Was it not as nice?
It's very nice. It's very nice. He's a high jump enthusiast, so we actually talked only about high jumping and stuff like that. So it was very nice. He is an avid follower of the sport and the event, so it was great. And I'm actually looking to contact them and go back and do a little more. So.
Nice, so you're going to become a regular on the Letterman show.
Maybe, maybe a regular. Hey, I might need a job in a few years.
Oh,
I can't jump forever, so.
Now, I'm sure we were talking through Twitter quite a bit when you were over in London. I don't know if you've seen the video of my high jump. I cleared almost 4.8, or I cleared 4.8.
No, I didn't see the video.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
I'm not sure you want to be showing people that video.
Are you nervous that come Rio that I will eclipse 4.8 and really sky towards like 5.2 or something like that?
You jumped 4.8?
Oh, success! Like it was a booming success.
You should definitely stand behind the news desk. I am not scared at all. I remember that tweet actually. You tweeted. I'm not scared. We can go one-on-one anytime. I'll wear boots and a weight vest, and we can go at it.
So you wear boots and you wear ski boots.
Ski boots, a weight vest, and I'll let you jump off a ladder, and I'll still beat you.
It's on. We will absolutely do that. Now, Now your faith has a lot to do with who you are and where you've gone, where you've come from.
Yeah.
Talk about how, being away from home and how your faith kind of carried you through the games.
I'm definitely I have strong beliefs. So high jump is a blood sport. You are your biggest competitor because at the end of the day I'm the person who knocks the bar off. So I definitely can see myself making the bar. Believe that I can make the bar. And have a mental battle with myself, and visualization goes on before I actually go up to jump or even attempt anything. And it's tough. It's tough, especially when you see yourself missing. But the ability to believe and have faith is very strong, and it's a great attribute to my success. I don't believe anything is impossible, and I dream, and I kind of act as I've dreamed. I'm done with dreaming, and that's something that I said recently. Is because people always ask, you're making your dreams come true. And it's like, yeah, you realize that you are. So what's next? And you're like, well, I don't dream anymore. I kind of just act as an architect. When I see, as an architect sees a plot of land and, visualizes, oh, I want to build this great mall here. Excuse me, and he puts it on paper and then he begins construction. And it's the same, I do the same planning, go through the same phases with my life and with my success and with high jump. I set out to do something and I do it. That's it.
Now you're talking about your vision, and you can't high jump forever. So what do you want to do long term? Is there something that you want to achieve long term or accomplish?
I like money. See, that's the bottom line. Hey, right down.
Well, then don't come into this business.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I hear from friends and people at school, mostly foreigners, people from Europe, that I'll be a very successful man, but I won't have many friends. So I don't know.
You'll have a lot of friends that'll be named Benjamin, though.
Yeah. Hey, that's all right with me.
Now, back to kind of your faith, and we spent a lot of time with your mom while you were overseas, over there, hanging out at the place for viewing parties.
You better watch out. My mom might be coming for your job, man.
She was all about the camera. She loved it. She was phenomenal.
Yeah. She's soaking it up, man.
She was really soaking up, but she was promoting you the entire time. Yeah. And we did a kind of a story on how you two grew up together.
Yeah.
She had you very young. Can you talk about how you guys grew up together and how you guys are so close and the way you are with each other?
I have a great relationship with my mother. I talk to her I'm a mama's boy, whatever, mama's boy. So I talk to her every day. And we did, I've learned through her, and I think, in a sense, she's learned through me. And I kind of, look to her for everything, honestly. Especially mentally, and just I can connect with her and call her. It's kind of like, I don't know. She'll call me some days when I'm at school and I'll be having a rough day, and she'll say, "What's wrong?" Before I can even tell her, "How do you know something's wrong?" "Well, you haven't called me yet," or it's the same. I can call her and hear it in her voice, be like, "Mom, what's wrong?" She always say, "Oh, it's nothing wrong, nothing wrong." Like the typical mother, typical parent, it's nothing. But I know it's something wrong. So it's like I said, we have a great relationship, man. Like great relationship, and she's everything to me. Like she's my rock. Like seriously, like. I don't know what I'd do without my mom, man. Like, I think I said that on the screen, like, "I love you, Mom," or something corny or something like that.
You said, "Hi, Mom." I was watching live, and the first thing you said, "It's the socks, it's the socks." And he said, "Hi, Mom," and you blew out a kiss to her.
Yeah, because she wasn't there. So, and I definitely didn't want her to come. And if I could take it back, I would have loved to have her there.
Really?
Maybe I don't want to go, man. Who knows? You can't lose in front of your mom, man. My dad was there, but nah, he's the proudest father ever, man. Him and my grandfather came, and I think he cried. I asked him, like, "Did you cry?" And he said, "Oh, no, I don't cry. You'll never see me cry." Trying to be tough, but
his shirt's soaking wet.
Yeah, man. "Oh, yeah, I didn't cry." Huh? Yeah, that's my eyes are sweating.
Yeah, I have something in both of my eyes.
Yeah, a bug. Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, my parents, man, are great. My family is great. Period. And I've seen, I've been shown a lot of love from, when I say family, I mean, immediate family, non-immediate family. Toledo, Northwest Ohio, Kansas,
WNWO.
Manhattan. Oh yeah. And I'm trying to return the love. That's why I'm here. As tired as I am, and I didn't want to be here. I'm sorry. It's the truth.
We got him though.
But I was
Thank you, Mrs.
kidnapped.
Adams, for that.
Everyone I told you guys that I talked to you on Saturday, I'll talk to you on Saturday. Sorry.
He promised Saturday, and you will talk to him Saturday.
Yeah, I'll holler at you guys Saturday.
Now, back to your socks. Angie, our news anchor, is infatuated with your socks. How do you pick those out? And have you talked to Robert Griffin about them?
I haven't talked to Robert Griffin about them. I didn't pick those out. They were a gift. They were a gift from a friend of mine. And I don't know, man. I like to be fly, man, you know. If I'm gonna go fly, I might as well be fly. So I guess, you know, when you look good, you do well, you know, that's, I like and I care about my appearance a lot, you know. It's something that, because, you know, first impression is everlasting. So you should always kind of look good, you know, and even in the high jump, you know, I got my chapstick, got everything I need. I lick my lips a lot. They're probably counting how many times I licked them. But, you know, I'm in my zone, man. I create my own environment, and it's something, you know, somewhere that I'm comfortable with. So it's no stage is too big, and I do my own thing. So if I'm gonna be comfortable, I'm gonna wear something I'm comfortable wearing, and the socks is definitely a part of my wardrobe.
So what's one thing that I did not ask about that you wanted to talk about, or that everyone has been asking about that you want to mention?
I know some things everyone has been asking about. I don't know that I necessarily want to mention. Everyone wants to ask about the Kobe thing, how it came about. Obviously, we share some resemblance.
You can see it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. They say, I guess, I don't know, great minds think alike, maybe great people look alike, I don't know. But we were at opening ceremonies, and I saw LeBron James, and we saw Kobe and Chris Paul and all the guys, and they, you know, y'all look just alike. And I think it all stemmed from Kevin Love seeing a guy that looked just like him, and they kind of clowned him for it. So it was just all fun. It was all in fun. I wish LeBron would actually tag me in that picture of the tweet, though, so I could have got a little more couple more thousand followers on Twitter. That would have been nice, but it didn't happen. But it was a funny, kind of fun, all in good spirits. So.
Well, thank you, Erik, for stopping by WNWO.
Thanks,
we appreciate it. Love always having you here. So
yeah.
come on by anytime, and we'll have some pizza for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gene knows I'll be back. Y'all said 30 minutes, so I'm on my way.
And don't forget, you can catch Erik at Rogers High School on Saturday at 11 a.m. That's when the parade kicks off. All right, man.
All right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. No problem.
Hope it wasn't too bad.
Oh, no, it was all good.